quick. I like that.
So what are we doing?
What are you asking?
What did I tell you we're gonna do earlier?
We're gonna like do some stuff and I don't really pay attention.
Oh shit, it was about paint. We're gonna paint correct.
That shit was funny. You can laugh, bro. It's alright.
So when I bought the GTI, I don't know who owned it before, but they were obviously not taking care of the paint. And I can't afford to have someone paint correct it. And I also can't afford any of the good paint correcting stuff. So today I'm going to try to do good paint correction as cheap as I can. So everything you see in this video, I basically got a Harbor Freight except for one thing. I'm going to do the 3-step process. I'm going to do the cut, the ultra cutting compound from Meguiar's. It's the 105, and I'm also going to do the ultra finishing polish from Meguiar's too, so the 205. These were each like, I think 25 to 30 bucks at Harbor Freight. And I also got Harbor Freight's cheapest dual action polisher. So this was 70 bucks. Like all the other competitive ones are like 150 to 200 bucks, so it's hella cheap for what it is. Harbor Freight has one step up above this one and it's like 120 bucks. But I don't have the money for that, so I got this one. So basically what that process is compounding, polishing, and waxing. So you can think of compound as like a gritty sandpaper, and basically you're just cutting like the top layer of your paint off and making it smooth. And then you have the polishing, which is like a lighter grit, and it basically just makes it nice, flat, and even. And then the wax just goes on top and protects your paint from, you know, the elements and all the stuff like the sun. And it also makes it really shiny. And same thing for the pads. So for a pad, for cutting, you have a harder pad that cuts better, that gets into your paint better, and then you have a finer pad for polishing. Same thing, it's like gritty sandpaper. It's gritty sandpaper. The one thing I didn't get from Harbor Freight, I actually got it from Walmart. It was 20 bucks. I got this Meguiar's wax. I tried it on the car already, and it looks pretty dank. It worked really well, and there's a lot of it. And it's also pretty easy to wipe off. Like I didn't have an issue trying to take it off the car. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using to do the color correction. The issues that I have with the paint is the paint. It doesn't look like super hazy, but it looks like it's starting to get hazy. It has a lot of swirls, a lot of scratches all over it, and it's a bunch of rock chips. I know this is not gonna fix the rock chips, but this is like showing you how like the previous owner just neglected the paint. And also, I left it out parked on the street, and a sprinkler hit it in the morning, and the car was parked in the sun the whole day, covered in sprinkler water, and it just got baked into the paint. So I'm hoping I can get that off too. Also, like all the stuff I learned is from YouTube. And there's like a billion different videos, and all the videos like they're all like basically the same thing, but like have like different techniques on how to do it. So I'm basically just gonna do everything I've seen and like I guess put it together and try to do it on my own. I've already done it on one car and it came out pretty good. I wasn't like super like, I didn't have like the best technique either way, but the car came out really good, so I'm hoping it comes out really good on my car. It is a shiny red car, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I know it does for like black cars and like darker colored cars. But I just want the red on my car to pop. Also, if I'm doing it wrong, I guess you can tell me. For the 2 people that know or are watching this video, you guys can tell me if I'm doing it wrong. But to be honest, how it comes out at the end is probably gonna tell us if I'm doing it wrong or not, because I feel like there's so many different techniques that you can do it however you want as long as you basically keep the basics. Don't yell at me. Alright, I'm gonna wash the car, clay bar it, and then we'll get started on actually polishing and compounding the car and fixing the paint. They look sound?
Yeah, I think so.
What's up, guys? So it's pretty late in the night. I'm still compounding. It's been a few hours now. I think I spent like 3 full hours compounding. I have like 2/3 of the car done. But the thing is, it's really late. I ran out of pads. I only bought 3. I need more. I'm gonna need 1 more to finish the car. But it's really late. Harbor Freight, where I'm buying everything from, it is not open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start compounding, or I'm just gonna start polishing the car, the parts that I already compounded. I don't know if there's any order that you have to do it. I'm guessing you don't. It doesn't make any sense why you would have to compound the whole car, or yeah, cut and compound the whole car first and then polish. I think you can compound and then polish that section, compound and polish that section, or at least panels of the car, like compound a certain panel, the whole panel, then polish that whole panel. So I think I'm just gonna start polishing the panel, and then tomorrow morning I will get up early, I'll go to Harbor Freight and buy the rest, buy some more actual cutting pads, cutting panels, or cutting pads. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. For what I see now, I do this car does have a lot of deeper scratches, as you saw like before in the other clips when I was showing off with the swirls and the scratches. Some of the scratches are just really deep and you can actually feel them, and I can see that they're not coming off. But the swirls, like the circulation, like little circles of scratches are coming off, and it's looking a lot better. The water spots are coming off, and I'm hoping with the polish and the wax, it just makes it all look a lot better than how it was before. Really excited for this car to look a lot better. Part of this car that I know is not gonna come out insanely good is this hood. This hood is just super scratched, has so many rock chips. I'm gonna have to replace it. Whoever owned this car before me did not take care of this hood, did not take care of the front of the car, except for the bumper. The bumper looks fine. I'm guessing maybe it's because it's plastic and this is metal, but the hood is just, there's not much I can do to it. There's rock chips everywhere. It looks like this person either rode semis, like rode the ass of semis every single day, because this hood is fucked and there's nothing you can really do. But the windshield isn't that bad. I'm thinking the windshield will probably replace at one point, because the windshield does not have any rock chips or anything. The windshield is great, but this hood is just trash. But my plans are to get a carbon hood to match the fenders eventually. Since I'm 2/3 of the way done compounding, I'll just let you know what I think about the Meguiar's 105. It works good. It looks like the results at the end are really good. The only thing is it's super dusty. It just, like, I don't know if I'm using too much product, because I've already tried using slightly less and then more and then less. It just gets super dusty. There's not anything you can really do. Just know that it's gonna get dusty, and have a rag and some detailer spray ready to spray off the next panel you're gonna work on, because everything except for the panel that you're working on is gonna get super dusty. It's hot again. I just shaved my front, like my face, but basically just my lip, because that's the only place that like throws any hair, even though it's hella thin. And it's like hella irritated from my sweat because it's hot. Alright, well, I'm going to Harbor Freight to get some more pads. Like I said, I ran out of pads last night, so I need to get some more pads today. I woke up hella late. I was gonna wake up earlier, but I'm dumb. I'm gonna get some gas right quick, and then I'm gonna head to Harbor Freight, get some pads. I'm gonna switch out this shirt I got on. It's hella hot. I parked the car wrong. I'm a good driver. I'm telling you, I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. I swear. That was hella close. Hey, you just got yeeted. For that orange one, disinfectant. Oh,
that video?
Yeah. So that first Harbor Freight didn't have the pads that I needed. So I had to come to a different one. But I guess this one is a hella pads, so I'm gonna just buy a shit ton. Not a shit ton. I'm gonna buy 2. I'm gonna buy 2 pads. Oh man, I'm fucking tired. This is like, it's so not smart to stay up all night and do car things because you're just gonna go to sleep and stay asleep all day, and then like it's the same thing. Just go to sleep and wake up earlier and be less tired. This one looks really deep. This one right here. What's it called? Multi-action? I don't know.
Oh, it oscillates too?
Yeah. Should confirm the prices of the stuff I got. So I've been thinking about trying that. I don't know. Cause I got the other McGuire's one. That everything's like hella cheap and I feel like buying everything. Okay. Doesn't matter how cheap something is if you don't have money. You know? Like I'm broke. I can't afford anything else. So I gotta go. Alright, I'm leaving.
Now where we go from here on for the reason why I'm lost. What's up to my homie Bones? Yeah, Spark Dog straight.
What's up, y'all? It is day 2. I just finished with the compounding and polishing. So I finished polishing the compounding the whole car and then polishing the whole car. So what I've learned at this point is that a lot of the scratches on the car are pretty deep. I don't know who was watching it before, but they had like, the car had really deep scratches and like you could feel them with your finger, and that's not gonna come off. But for the most part, most of the swirls and all the water spots were able to come off, and the paint does look a lot better. I saw it the rear end of the car earlier in the morning when the sun was in the garage, and it looked pretty good, a lot better than before. The paint, I feel like it's at what is the best it's gonna get for the person that had it before me, for how they treated it and how they abused the paint and neglected it. The paint is as good as it's gonna get now, because the scratches like that, you can't take them out unless you like wet sand, I'm guessing, or you just repaint the car. But it looks a lot better than me. Now I'm gonna do the waxing. I'm gonna start waxing the car. I already got the same wax that I showed you guys before. Basically, you just cover the whole car in it, let it dry, then wipe it off with a microfiber towel. I hope the wax makes the car look really shiny, really nice. But for rain, and then I'll show you guys when I'm done with it. I'm pretty excited to see the car finally finished outside. Everything that I did use was this thing on the windows. I didn't know, like I searched it up. I don't know if you can polish windows, like the regular compound. And I don't want to fuck up my windows. I don't know if it can fuck up your windows. So I bought this on Amazon. It's a clip of me using it too. I just put it on the windows and buffed it into the windows, and it removed all the water spots, and it looks really good. The windows aren't scratched, they just have an insane amount of water spots, and that's partially on me because I let a sprinkler hit it and then it baked in the sun. So yeah, the car is coming along pretty good. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I can't wait to shoot like an edit of it later. Man, I'm tired. I just kind of want to be done. This is a mission. Be prepared. I feel like if I started earlier yesterday, I could probably finish yesterday, but be prepared to spend a full day on this if you're gonna do it on your own. Alright, so I got the wax all spread out on the car. I don't know if I did this right, if I used too much wax. I think I used too much wax because it is covered in sunspots. I think it was just the beginning because the sponge was just sitting in the wax and like absorbed hella, so right when I started putting it on, it like just drenched the car in wax. But I don't know if it's gonna make it hard to clean off, but the car is fully covered.
Just the little swirls all around the car.
All I need to do now is basically just wipe it off, you know, give it another good look over, and then clean the plastics, right? Get all the stuff off the plastics, open the doors, get like a little thing to scoop them out, like the panel gaps and stuff. But I think I'm basically done. I'm really excited to do it and then put it out in the sun so I can see how it looks. Man, it's hot. Alright, I'm gonna give it a wipe off really quick. Alright, what's up guys? So I would say now the car is officially done. I do still have wax stuck in like every fucking crevice of the car, but for the most part I think I'm done, and this is how it looks.
This does look a lot better than before.
I guess you could say it's like a weekend job. But like, yeah, if you don't have the funds to take it to someone like a professional, you can for sure do it on your own, because the paint does look a million times better. The technique I use too, I just use like basically like I just combine whatever, like I just use whatever I saw on YouTube. There's so many videos on YouTube and they all kind of conflict each other. Like everybody has like some like different way of doing it, so I guess it's just figuring out how you want to do it while keeping like that, you know, same like the basics, keeping the same basics, you know, just like keeping your like buffing area not too big, your speed the same, your the speed that you're moving your hand the same, getting that same pattern going up and down, and then side to side, side to side, and then back up and down, and depending on your paint, like try it see how many, like, give it a try on your paint and then see how many passes you'll have to do. Maybe you like, you won't have to do as many to get all the scratches you want out, or you might have to do more and put more pressure. I think it's just like feeling it out on your own paint. Cause what I do know is that this paint was a lot, like, it feels like it was harder to do on this car. I don't know if it's the red than it was to do on my mom's car, which is like a silver. And her car seemed like it was a lot easier to get all the scratches out. I don't know if the paint's harder, the paint's softer, or is it by brand or whatever, but her car, just like everything came off easier, I feel like. Whereas with my car, I just had to spend some more time on it and then like wipe it off, give it a good look and see, and then like just kind of figure out what I wanted to do next, if I wanted to do it again, or if I wanted to, if I need to put more pressure or whatever. But yeah, I guess you just gotta feel it out when you're doing it. The buffer worked good. You do get like that from like it vibrates so much, you get like those tingles in your hand after a while. I don't know if that's good or not for you, but I'm guessing the more professional, more expensive ones aren't gonna vibrate as much on your hand, where you don't, and you probably can buffer a lot longer. But damn, I mean, the car looks good. Like, I'm looking at it right now and it looks pretty, like, it looks a lot better. I'm excited. Like, it looks good. I don't know if maybe it's just because it's next to this GTI and this GTI is filthy.